For the 2015 Norton-themed Classic TT, the National Motorcycle Museum took more bikes on tour than ever before. They arrived on the island with more than 30 machines, providing a pack of expert racers for the star-studded parade, and one for William Dunlop to ride in the flagship F1 Classic TT. Now, showing their bikes off to the public is all in a day's work for the museum. But entering one in the Classic TT to compete against the top race teams is something else. So why do it?
We wanted to do the race because obviously we were bringing all the parade bikes, and that was a big undertaking in itself. We got all the inventory, all the mechanics, all the infrastructure really. And so we thought it was only one step more to actually do the race.
The bike they picked is one of the very last of the racing rotaries that competed in the 1994 British Super Cup Championship. But even with the help of rotary expert Brian Crichton and William Dunlop's own personal mechanic, preparing a bike that's more than 20 years old for the toughest road race circuit on earth was no small undertaking.
It's been a tough week now, so it has for us. We've had a lot of mechanical issues, but I suppose that's to be expected with an old museum bike, so it is. But we've made it to the race, we've qualified, so I think that's maybe an achievement on its own after some of the problems we've had this week.
It's just a worrying time for me every time at TT, because it's such a arduous track, you know. Bikes are all designed for short circuits really, which you're on full throttle for a few seconds, you know. But here, you're miles, you know. And it just generates just so much heat in the engine. And the way the exhaust system works, it actually draws the heat out the engine when it's under power, but when you shut it off, the actual cooling system shuts down as well, so you get all this heat build-up, which can be a problem.
But still, William Dunlop was over the moon to be riding this bike. As for him, it was personal. His late father, Robert Dunlop himself, also raced Nortons.
He had a BSB as well, or British Championship ride at the time, and the roads, so it was just whenever he was probably at the height of his career where he's starting to take off, so it's pretty special, and probably the only real classic bike out there. The rest of them are all modern, they're all updated and brand new stuff. Every engine that's in these bikes has come out of something that's been raced, so they're genuine, and it gives you more respect for them because you have to be easy on them, and you know what way they handle and stuff. It's definitely the speeds they were doing is pretty special, and gives you a lot more respect for sure.
But it's all well and good reliving history. Sometimes you have to make it. We've had a fantastic weekend at the Classic TT, and now we're here at the Blue Ribbon event, the Formula One race. You can hear the excitement, you can sense the anticipation. We're all ready and waiting for our man, William Dunlop. And everyone's feeling the stress.
Sick to my stomach with fear.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. This, you know that phrase, there's got to be easier ways of making a living. Well, I think that one applies now, yeah.
William pulled away from the start line like the seasoned pro he is. And the old Norton was flying. But sadly, the race proved too much for the bike's engine, and William had to retire on the first lap. In spite of disappointment though, he still loved the experience.
I don't know, it's just, as I say, we've been unlucky, but while it has been going, it's honestly been the best times I've ever had on a bike. It really has been, really enjoyed it. Just everything about it, it's been different. I think that's the thing, because I'm used to riding the same things over and over again. Now to get something like this here, it's been pretty special.